What's happening, everybody? It's K Mega 405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that invisible like button, and hit me up in the comments. And thanks everybody for the support. Man, you know, it feels good to know that people appreciate what you do. And for the people that I've been playing with on Battlefield 5, man, it's cool, man. So if you'll see me playing Battlefield 5, I can't stop playing this game, man. I love it to death. So if you see me on there, man, hit me up. But anyway, man, let's get on to this video. Now, just a couple of days ago, there was some news that dropped that I was really excited about. But of course, it was the holidays in the States, plus Black Friday. Just spend time with your family. And I was going to talk about this. We'll talk about this on GRG coming up Friday as well. But this was this Microsoft Global Gaming Partnership and Development. You know what I'm saying? It is division dependent on a branch of Xbox that seeks precisely strategic alliances. And basically what this alliance is for is either to have residence. They're going to have a place of residence in either South Korea, Tokyo, or Shanghai. And also they're going to have a place in Redmond. And they're looking for talent and working with these Japanese and, well, let's just say Asian developers out here to talk to, about games, to work on a better partnership. And so, which left me with one thing, saying that out of the whole acquirements of studios, Xbox was well, I have a fantasy one as well. As the game you see right here, Remedy. I still want Xbox to get Remedy, but in all reality, in all fairness, there was one other that I thought that Xbox really needed to kind of solidify all these studios that they got, and that is an Asian studio. Japanese developer, whatever. Just to have that type of game studio to well round everything else that they got on the table. And with this being said, this is not only a huge step in the right direction. This is something that Xbox should have been doing for a long time ago. And this is something I'm going to get into more depth about on GRG, because this was fascinating news to find out that some of this turmoil goes all the way back to Bill Gates and Sega, and how, just missing so many opportunities that Xbox has gotten to the point to where they rarely get any type of love from the Japanese market. And I understand, look, there's people that's, not into Japanese games or Asian games. I get that. But for once, can we not just always think about ourselves and think about the well-rounded picture about what a company should be and what the grander picture is overall? Because if you look at the big three between Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox, PlayStation is more well-rounded. Yeah, we understand that those people don't go out and support. They'll go out and show pictures and give lists of games of a lot of these Japanese developers, but they won't go out and buy that shit. We know that. But the fact of it is that PlayStation is well-rounded. They just saturate you with all different types of stuff. And Xbox needs to be there. They were there, but they lost that. And having their own studio from Asia, whatever, Japan, wherever, from that district, from that area, would be huge for them. Plus also having partnership deals, and I think also like having DBZ fighters, and then having Jump Force and other games, other Japanese developers to get on board. That's a good thing. That is an absolute good thing overall. So yeah, I would love to see Xbox have have a studio be acquired to just having nothing but just Asian games, or just for this division, just go out there and work as many deals and bring as many of those games over to the Xbox as they possibly can. I think that to mend the relationship, it would be great. It would be absolutely fantastic. Also, I hear people saying, well, they're hearing the rumors about the IO Interactive acquirement and seeing if that's real or if that's not. And then you see people say, well, no, that's a little bit, that's too many students. No, it's never enough. It's never enough. And this would lead me to probably the biggest story, maybe for the year, to me. I mean, I know that there's been a lot of great information that's coming from Xbox, but to me, this story is the big, and I'll put the link in the description, but this is the biggest story for me for Xbox for the year. This is a true megaton, is the fact that you cannot have enough. Doesn't matter how many studios, but having your new studios have an unlimited budget. That's crazy. Just think about that. Now, there was an interview with Boogie and Mikey Barra, and they were going into a discussion of, acquiring these studios. And so Mikey Barra went to him and said, basically, or I guess Xbox staff went to these studios and said, hey, look, what was your dream game? What would you like to make? And they were saying, well, what is our budget? And they were basically saying, like, you don't understand. What is your dream game? What would you like to make? There is no budget. That will entice any and everybody. Not only that you've been hearing the good news from media outlets that's basically saying that what Xbox is doing by picking up these smaller developers is also really good for the industry, because hearing about Hitman, the sales weren't really there. And we don't know if they're going to acquire them or not. I'm just assuming. I'm just saying this it's hypothetically, right? But let's just say for this, and this is just not only just goes for IO Entertainment, but or Interactive. This goes to all the other studios that Xbox has acquired here lately, is that with Hitman, the sales are down. They put a lot of money into it. They had a budget, and they couldn't really advertise it. They couldn't really push the game out, and the sales numbers are low. So basically, pretty much, they might not can make another Hitman. But if Xbox do swoop them up, then they can make as many Hitmans, Kane and Lynch, or whatever that their heart desires. And if they have an unlimited budget, just imagine what these games are going to look like. Like, Compulsion Games is like the lowest on my radar, right? Out of the requirements. But having an unlimited budget, I can imagine something crazy and outstanding being shown for the gamers out there. Let's not to mention Hellblade, or I should say Ninja Theory, which is my most excited. Still, I'm more excited about Ninja Theory than I am about Obsidian or anybody else, because Ninja Theory, what they did with Hellblade, and I loved Evolved and Heavenly Sword, but what they did with Hellblade, that's definitely one of my favorite games this generation. And that under a small budget, just imagine what they can do with a crazy budget, unlimited budget, to make their dream game. And some of the studios that's acquired, they're working on multiple titles. That's why I say this is the biggest news of the year in regarding Xbox, because you're giving these people creative freedom and unlimited budgets, on top of you going after the Asian market and trying to get that in good graces with them, plus maybe even trying to acquire maybe another 1 or 2 studios to lock everything down. There's only 2 things left for Xbox to do to make everything right with the gamers, and that is to advertise their ass off coming up here in the future and bring back sequels from this generation. We gotta see a new KI. We gotta see at least Quantum Break Rise, Sunset Overdrive make that comeback. That's it. That's it. I mean, because if you got unlimited budgets, the games are coming. We're gonna start seeing games in an abundance come soon. It's about to happen. It's about to drop. So, in regards to everything that Xbox was plagued with at the beginning of this generation, power narrative, gone. Games, gone. 720p resolution gate, gone. Just does a few more other factors. I mean, of course, we like to have Upload Studio. I mean, there's a couple of tidbits things to work on, but I mean, just the fact that Xbox has listened to the gamers to that point, to this degree, to where they are not playing anymore. The behemoth is now woken. The beast is now awoke. And now to see what's going to be coming out here at E3, and seeing if the other big boys is going to come to play as well, and I'm talking about Amazon and Google, where is this going to leave PlayStation at the end of the day? Because God of War looked like it had an unlimited budget, as good as that game looked. But they can't handle all that. They can't do that. They can't say to everybody, unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. They can only do so many at a time. Xbox is now flexing their muscle and they flexing their money. Can PlayStation hold on to that? they're going balls to the wall. And you know what? You got to give credit to PlayStation, because I said in my last video, PlayStation they wanted it all, Jack. They risked it all this generation, and it worked for them. They took the 360 method and put their own spin to it, and they dominated this generation. Dominated it. Still doesn't change me that I like Xbox better. But the fact of it is, when you just want to be realistic about overall almost selling 100 million consoles, it's in this comparison of PlayStation 2. I got to take the L, because I thought what's his name? I thought Hip Hop Gamer was lost his damn mind when he said that the PlayStation 4 could be anywhere comparable to the PlayStation 2, and it looks like it almost is. But Xbox is saying we're coming back for that crown. I can't wait, man. This gaming is going to be on a whole nother level. But I'd like to hear your thoughts about everything. Everybody have a good one. Peace.